Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why we prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame and looking at the scenarios from the lows of 15.5k around the 10th of November. Since then we've had a three-way move here and that is the basis of all the analysis that we're going to have next. So this again is based on that three-way move here into wave A. That is the basic structure for all of these four different counts that I'm going to be presenting and giving again reasons why these could be working out and why not. So after putting up that wave A, we could have this as a WXY into a wave B. With this count again, B location would be down here, and the expectation would be that we are going to be getting a C wave. And in here we would have a possible 5-way structure, then looking for this as a wave 2, and then looking for 5-way structures up again. Now if we are looking at the extensions that we are having here, we can see that clearly that these are looking more impulsive than corrective. Again, we are going to go well past the 1.618 extension, which again gives us clarity that this is more likely to be a impulsive wave structure upwards instead of a corrective wave structure. I had my shorts up in here based on the other counts that I showed yesterday, but I got stopped out pretty much break even here. And yeah, I still do have the longs from lows towards up higher. I have not taken profits because again, the idea was that if we are going to create a 5-way structure, I'm going to be cashing in up at these tops rather than taking any kind of smaller profits down here, try to hedge myself or anything. But yeah, that's the idea here. Either this would be a 1-2 looking for 3, 4, 5, or this would be wave A, B and C, which would in turn turn into a wave 1, then wave 2, 3, 4 and 5. That would be creating us a diagonal into the end here. Again, that would be quite a large wave structure here at the first. So we'll see again how that is going to be forming now. It's not quite sure if that is going to look good, but again, expecting the fifth wave to be at least at the 1-to-1 extension to 1.382. Again, this would give us more probability that this is actually the wave C instead of that wave 3. If we go beyond the beyond the 18k, then we can start to talk about more about the probability of shifting towards that wave 3 here as a 1, 2 and 3. Again, for that we would be needing an extensions here on these wave structures, but again, today is going to be a very volatile day. We have a lot of news events coming through, and I think Powell is speaking today later on as well, so expect some volatility later on. But yeah, that is just one scenario. I'm still holding my longs until I see some kind of topping pattern here forming, and then possibly looking for shorts. In this scenario, we would be either looking for shorts as in the form of this being a wave 1, so we would be looking for that wave 2 short, or we would be looking for that wave 4 short if the price gets anywhere close to 1.618. But that's that. Then we had the WXY count, where we had again very similar structure as the ABC, but instead of A, B and C, we would be having this as a WXY. Why? Is just because again this structure here looks more like a corrective structure. So that's that. That's as it simply is. The reason why I don't really prefer this is the expectation and the expected values we are going to be getting for this wave Y. We are not even taking out the highs of wave W, which again is somewhat common of a WXY. However, again, that is something that we don't strive for, and I don't like the look of a structure where we do something like that, right? It does not really have the best look. So again, I don't really prefer this. Then we have another structure where we have this as the A wave. Then we would have this as a 3-way structure coming down. Now, instead of B being at these lows, we would extend this B wave. In here, we would have 3-way structure here. Very good symmetry between this structure here to this structure here giving another three-way structure. This most likely, if it does not extend too high up, all the way up in here, basically around the 18k, we would be looking for this as a WXY, just due to the retracements that we have here for the X wave. And then we would be looking for another three-way structure coming down. Again, this is the area again for the shorts I was talking about on the first count. And this is the reason why there is, again, much more downside potential as well for that count. If we are again taking out these lows, that is very possible. So the market symmetry for this would be something like that. And this definitely can take all the way like half of the December to give that like one-to-one look in time. If we are comparing these legs here and using just the one-to-one, we can see the one-to-one extension in time is 2nd of December. So that is the the perfect area to look for short opportunities. But again, I would much rather look at these subway structures rather than the one-to-one extension here in time. But again, that might have some confluence to come. Then we had this kind of count where we would have this as the A wave, a bit different kind of structure here as a WX, and then looking for wave Y. This is not very likely anymore. Yesterday we had the possibility of going short here, which I took, but again stopped out. And the issue with this count was that the wave X here was really long compared to wave W already, and we shouldn't have taken out this kind of structure here. At the moment I can't really fit a three-way structure in here that well, so I think this is actually really soon to get invalidated with this high here. This is again the 1.618 retracement of this wave W move, and we can't see wave X going beyond that. And generally we would label this more as an A, B and C downwards, because again we have taken out the origin here of wave A. So that is that. I don't think this is very likely. I don't think this is any more good. The only reason why we were looking at this was the one-to-one extension here for this potential ABC structure here, and then we were looking for downwards movement, larger downwards movement, where we would be looking for this as a WX and then Y, having a partner leg basically for this structure over here, but that did not play out. So yeah, that is that. So again, I think that is all of the scenarios. I'm still going to hold them on the charts, although some of them are not that likely to happen, but again, you never know. I think that is going to do it for this video of Bitcoin. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Links to my free Discord server in the description below, and for now I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next video. Bye.